morning again. Hope you all are having a great time here in the last 3 days, meeting your old friends, making new friends, and learning something exciting in the recent years. And thanks to the ALM Summit organizing team, because I have never seen such a large event being organized by a technical group. When I saw Umesh or Sharath or Ajay, we used to work with them in the past, but as solution manager consultants or techies. But now when we see them organizing such a large event, it is really great. Thank you guys for such an event. Today I'm going to talk about, of course, like you said, right, AI-driven orchestration. We are also using the AI word, but we'll also demonstrate how does it work. But before I go there, let me start with my journey with ALM. So, I have a connection with Bangalore, SAP, and ALM. In the year of 2004, that's when I did my first implementation here in Bangalore for Caterpillar. As a basis consultant, I was almost the basis consultant who was coming into the SAP world, but I was asked to come here and do the implementation for Caterpillar. The first task that was given to me was implement Solution Manager. That time it was Solution Manager 3.1 or Solution Manager 3.2. Those days we didn't even know that Solution Manager is a different skill set, right? As a basis consultant, you just get pushed into it. And the beauty of that, they asked me to implement Service Desk. Okay, come on guys. Then when I looked at the Service Desk, it was a CRM based Service Desk those days, right? So somehow I made it through. It was a standard implementation, so I didn't have a lot of challenges, although there was no great content in Google. We didn't have ChatGPT. I think those days we didn't even have a SDN, right? SAP Developer Network itself was not there those days. So somehow with the help documents and SAP support, managed to implement. Then we went live with SAP those days. And it didn't end there. 2008, Solution Manager evolved, right? So that's when Run SAP came into play. Then Solution Manager 7.0, 7.1, I came to Bangalore again, exactly in the same campus. I got certified for ETU 100, 200, 300, exciting days, those days as well, right? Like the way we are having today ALM, those days was again, exciting. I have Vaishali also, she was also with me in 2008 for that, certification. But it's not only about learning. That's the reason why I'm sharing this journey. It's it's not about just the cloud ALM, right? What I learned in 2008 made me like founder and CTO of Basis Cloud Solutions. So let me introduce myself. My name is Prakash Palani, the founder and CTO of Basis Cloud Solutions. The reason I'm here today is because I had a lot of learnings along the journey. Because when I learned Run SAP, root cause analysis, business process monitoring, business process analytics, change impact analysis, change control management, test management, solution documentation. How do you connect the dots? When you have solution documentation, how do you connect the dots? And if you go and talk to any of the non-SAP folks, I don't think they'll be able to explain the way we can explain the entire ecosystem of application lifecycle management. So that is what I have learned, and that is basically a lot of automation things. Whatever we did, they were interconnected, right? They're all interconnected. So when you have solution documentation, I had a lot of interconnection. That gave me a lot of inspiration to build what I'm going to demonstrate today. That's how my journey continued. But again, it didn't end there. Now 2024, I'm here, as a founder to be able to address this crowd here and again in Bangalore, again SAP, again about application lifecycle management. Yeah. So now who we are Basis Cloud Solutions. In short, we are called BCS. We are about 300 people globally. Our core purpose of the company is to create opportunities for the people who are coming from challenging background. So that is what we do. When I say challenging background, it can be coming from a rural area, or it can be the one who are coming from the first generation graduates who cannot speak English, who cannot speak, who cannot hear, who cannot grow, the single parents. Those are the people we support. The reason is why did we take it as a core purpose as a company? Because I come from challenging background. My father was a rickshaw man. My mother was a housemaid where she used to work for 15 different houses. And I started my career at the age of 17 as a daily wage coolie in marriage halls. That's how I started my career. in, as soon as I passed out of my school days. And I didn't have a formal education when it comes to bachelor's. I did my education through correspondence completely. That's how I did my, schooling after the high school. Somehow, I made it through. SAP gave me the life. And in fact, 2000 is when I stepped into SAP. At the time I was like, I think 18. And today I'm 42. SAP gave me life. And I wanted to give it back to my community, my people here in India. So that's why I started. And today we have about 180 people who are coming from that kind of background. If you come to our office or if you meet our people, you will hear a lot of inspiring stories around. And what did they do? These 180 people, yesterday I demonstrated, which was also a winner for the Almathon finals. Those are the guys, those are the girls, who helped me develop Symphony. I had a vision. I wanted to, create a solution which can make things life easier. Originally being a basis consultant, I was selfish doing it for basis consultants. But over a period, we learned a lot, we grew a lot. We started working on integration, we started working on testing, we have started working on the functional aspects. Then we have brought all of them together. Now, if you give us any of the standard operating procedures, it can be anything. As long as it is step 1, step 2, step 3, we'll show you how we can automate and streamline. That's what we do. And that's what they have built. And we provide 24/7 support. Our headquarters is in Netherlands. We are in Netherlands, Australia, India, US and UK. Those are the 5 different locations we are operating. We have never been, in India we didn't do much business. So far we've been doing outside of India. We wanted to, grow globally. Basically we wanted to prove globally and then grow locally. So that's why we are here today, to be able to prove that the local players can also make a difference in our business. What we do, zero touch operations. I did demonstrate. If you have not seen how did we enable zero touch operations, take a look at our Almathon session. And we didn't stop there, because we have a lot of interest and commitment towards the purpose we have. We've recently launched another product that's called Anugal, which is identity orchestration. In the absence of SAP IDM, in the retirement, we are in the stage of retirement of SAP IDM, right? There are a lot of other solutions are coming, but we have built our own solution which can help user onboarding and offboarding for SAP and non-SAP solution. The inspirations that I got in 2008 with Run SAP, or the application lifecycle management concepts. Along with that, in 2014 I had another inspiration. That is what I wanted to show you. I'll take 30 seconds to play a video. Just take a look at it and then I'll take you to my session. This movie, I'm not sure how many of you have seen it. I have seen it 100 times, because when the movie got released, my elder daughter was like 5 years old. She made me watch it like 100 times. So that's how, I also got an inspiration. This guy, whatever he was showing as a microbot, that is what I wanted to develop for the application lifecycle management of SAP, right? Bring one single box, but when you bring a lot of boxes together, you can do DR drills, you can do, high availability maintenance, you can do a simple SSL certificate renewal, or you can do a sales order posting, or you can do anything, right? As long as it is modular, you will be able to bring all of them together and just automate anything and everything in the IT space. Today, in fact, our team is trying to automate our AC in our office. One of the rooms we have AC, they are trying to automate it with Symphony. So that's how you can do basically pretty much anything that can be performed with the standard operating procedure. Symphony can automate. Symphony is our product, and now let me come to the Cloud ALM and Symphony. And when it comes to Cloud ALM, the way we have integrated with Symphony, yesterday I showed it. So any alerts that is coming into Cloud ALM, it can be a BPM alert, or it can be a technical monitoring alert, or it can be synthetic user monitoring alert. As long as there is an alert coming out, Symphony can take it and then fix it for you, and it cannot just fix it. It can help you track and trace. It will be able to help you document it. You will be able to show it to your auditor, completely traceable, but without any intervention of humans. So that's why we say zero touch operations. So that's what we do with Cloud ALM and Symphony. And this is also relevant with AI, right? If you have to make AI a responsible AI, how do you control it, or how do you monitor it, or how do you govern it, or how do you track it, how do you trace it? That's where Symphony will come and play a role. AI can give you the recommendations, but you need some orchestration platform like ours to be able to implement the recommendations in a nice, governed, secured way. So what I told, we have proved it globally. So this is the proof. Like Heineken, one of the largest SAP landscape that we have globally. At the moment, they leverage Symphony for 37 SAP system refreshes with the click of a button in 3 days. They are doing it in scale. So that's what we do with Heineken. Kellogg's, another big brand, 4 hours, 4 systems refreshed with 2 hours downtime. So basically, we enable near zero downtime refreshes. Their testers did not even know that the system was refreshed. That's what we did for Kellogg's. They were just working. On fine moment, they said, yeah, take the system down for 2 hours. When the system was back, it's completely with the production data. So that's what we've done for Kellogg's. Another big name, Procter & Gamble. Globally, we are migrating their 250 SAP systems to Azure with the click of a button. The entire setup, be it Oracle Data Guard, or be it HANA Scale-Out, or be it HANA HADR, anything that you call, the complete migration is fully automated. One single migration takes like 800 steps. We do it in 3.5 hours. If we have not done it, it would have taken a few weeks. So before I say thank you, I would like to welcome our Chief Delivery Officer, Subbu, who has been working with me shoulder to shoulder from the day one, to demonstrate whatever I told you from an So what we are going to show is our Copilot. Our product name is Symphony. We have named the Copilot as Mastro. So now Mastro is going to show you how we can orchestrate your operations with basically zero touch. So now Shubhu will basically show you quick, I've been talking about basis because I love basis, but I don't think I can survive long with basis. But now he's going to show like functional aspects, posting basically a payment in SAP. But before posting a payment, he's going to speak to basically the Mastro is going to talk to Cloud ALM and find out how many documents that are there or pending payments that are there in the system. So now Mastro is basically trying to orchestrate, bring the pieces together, and then calling the Cloud ALM, and he tells me basically there are 31 pending payments that are coming from the BPM. This is coming from BPM, and it's not only with BPM. Now I need more details, right? 31 doesn't, 31 is good, but can you give me more details? Now it is going to orchestrate again, going to call SAP system, and going to get the dump of all the pending payments. And then bring it to the user stating these are your pending payments. Now he's trying to showcase how does it go in the back end. So that's what he's trying to do. But this is a simple use case that we are showing, and it's not like have you guys built it only for this one? No. You can build it for whatever scenarios you may have. You can do any business related processes. Not only in SAP, you can do it in Salesforce, SuccessFactors, Ariba, Fieldglass, any of the solution that you may have. It is ready to go. All you need is you have to build a template like this. You need to build the boxes. This is the microbot that from my end. That's each of those boxes that we are seeing here. That is what is getting executed, and you just have to build those individual boxes. It doesn't take much time. For individual business process, it might take 30 minutes to 1 hour. Then the chat, our Mastro is ready to share the details with you. So now Master has given the details in terms of these are my documents that are pending, and it also gives me, you can maximize it super. We just deployed it this morning, so for this demo. So you can look at the detailed documents. Now you can also ask Master, can you make a payment because this is getting me in trouble. So can you make a payment? So now let's go to make a payment. These inputs are also, it's not hard coded, it's all dynamic. It is fully dynamic. All you need to do is just build the flow like the way I was showing, then it is ready to go. So now once you've submitted it, then it'll press the make the payment. Do it again. So this is the copilot that we have from our side. So now he's basically going and executing the transaction. What we've done is nothing but it's going to replay the end user transactions. It can be SAP GUI, or it can be browser, it can be Fiori, or it can be any other application. All you need to do is it can execute Python scripts, it can execute shell, it can execute PowerShell, it can call web APIs, it can call anything that can be integratable with Symfony. I think that's it. Now let Mastro get the information back. What's wrong with Windows 2? Yeah, the payment is done. I think the message did not come back to the, this message has come back. The document is posted. That's all for now.